Hello everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is November 29th, 2018, and I was tagged by Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter to do a Christmas tradition tag, so that's what it'll be called. So it's a series of 15 questions, and at the end, after I answer them all, I will tag a few people, and we'll go from there. So let's get started here. Once I find my paper here. I do apologize for the coughing. I am getting over the flu, so hopefully it'll allow me to get these taken care of. Okay, the first question: when do you start decorating for Christmas? Normally I start the day after Thanksgiving. We did that for years and years, and then I had surgery one year on my knee, and it was like 4 days before Thanksgiving, and I knew I was going to have the surgery, so we started decorating the week of Thanksgiving, and it's been that way ever since. So that's when I do it, that week. The tree may not be put up right away, but we start bringing out the decorations for the mantle, for the fireplace, and I have a little snowman family, I guess, that rests right on the hearth, and things like that. And by the time Thanksgiving gets here, everything should be up and running. What style do you decorate in? I don't really have a style. If I had to guess, it would be just traditional. And by traditional, I mean normal bulbs. I have a lot of ornaments that are dated. So I have years. Like when my daughter was born, I was given a Precious Moments ornament that's got 1990 on it, and then I've got 1985, things like that. I've got, excuse me, my kids and my grandkids' names on these cute little angels, and some of them are snowmen with a little bell. So I like to decorate with things that were made for me, or things that I have made with my children, or my grandchildren or something. So that's why I say traditional. I'm not sure if that's the right the right style. That's just what I do. I love looking around and seeing things that my children have made me, or my grandchildren, or anyone. It could be another family member, friends, whatever, because they took the time to make it for me. Does it always go? It's Christmassy, so I would have to say yes. So yeah, there you go. What's your favorite Christmas tradition with family? I would have to say when my children were younger, it was just my kids, and now it's the grandchildren. My husband and I, we're always working. So when we have a day off, excuse me, I hope this doesn't become a nuisance. Usually when we have the same day off, and it gets a little bit closer to Christmas, is there a specific day? We like to do a Christmas Eve, believe it or not, or the week before Christmas. We gather up all the children, we get hot cocoa, and we go driving around. We have several areas not far from where I live, and a lot of them decorate their houses. The children absolutely love to drive around and just look at them, to see how everyone's decorated their home, how many lights they've used, the yard decorations, wreaths. It's almost like we have I don't want to say contest, but it's almost like we get to pick our favorite house. So when we're done driving around, and it could take us hours. We just pick a neighborhood and we go driving around. Usually it's around where I live, and then we go, excuse me, to another area where my friend might be living or something, just so we know where we're at. But we love it, and it's so cool to see all the lights and the different variations of decorations and the different light combinations, the colors. It's just really cool. So that's a tradition that we have been doing since our oldest daughter, who is 32, since she was old enough to know what Christmas lights were, really. And when we were in, excuse me, I've lived in Illinois 24 years. And so when we lived in Albuquerque, there's a place downtown in Old Town where you go and you turn your lights off and you drive around the area. Really, they've got just, oh my gosh, they've got this really cool area. I don't know if they still do it. It's been a while since I've been back. But you just drive around with your lights off. I don't know how long it takes. I can't remember. But it's just oodles and oodles of Christmas decorations and Christmas lights. And it's just amazing to see. And all of the driveways and the sidewalks, they're all decorated with luminarias, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's what we like to do. We like to just drive around with our kids, and like I said, it started when Jessica was maybe 2. Yeah, probably around 2, maybe 3 at the most. She was 3 when we started. And we just like to drive them around, and sometimes we'll take Coco. Most of the time it's Coco. So I know it was like a long-winded thing, but that's just what we do. And we haven't found a place here to actually go to and drive around and see the lights. I'm sure they have several. But, you know, my husband and I, when you're in retail, you're like always working. So, especially at this time of year. And so we just drive around the homes. That way we don't miss out. And our kids have a good time, and our grandkids now. So, oh, I hit the table. Sorry about that. Excuse me. That was number 3. Question 4. Favorite place to buy Christmas decor? Anywhere really where there's a good sale, but more than 50% of the time it's Hobby Lobby, because it's right up the street from my house, and I love going there. And so it would be Hobby Lobby first, and then maybe Joann Fabrics. And but like I said, basically, if it's Big Lots is having a good sale, I buy that. And I'm one of these weird people who buy right after Christmas. As soon as they start marking things down, I go and see what I need, and I get them. Even if it's a Christmas present for someone, I will buy it, label it, put it in a bin, and then put it in my storage. So I know I'm kind of weird like that. So yeah. Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, and then anybody else who might have something going on. Question 5, favorite Christmas movie? Yeah, I just don't have one. We watch Christmas Vacation a lot in this house. A lot. So, Christmas Vacation is one that I watch with my hubby. I am now getting him into watching It's a Wonderful Life. He's really not big on black and white movies or old movies. That's one of the movies that I watched with my mom all the time growing up as a kid. It was just, it's just such a feel-good movie, and I love Jimmy Stewart. Who doesn't like Jimmy Stewart? So, Christmas Vacation with my family. And my daughters, my 2 older girls, love watching old movies like I do. And I got it from my mom. So, they watched it with me as well. So definitely It's a Wonderful Life. And, you want to be like, if you're thinking comedy and another movie that just makes me happy is Elf. It would have to be Elf. It's not your traditional kind of Christmas, but, to get a good laugh, Elf would be it. But definitely go to It's a Wonderful Life, hands down. Hands down. Number 6, eggnog, hot cocoa, or apple cider. Now I have to go with the Grinch on this one. When he's looking through the address book, and he's like How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, when he's going through the address book and he's pointing at a name and he's going, hate, loathe entirely. I hate eggnog. I have tried my best. I've tried it with alcohol. I've tried it, however many different ways you can make it. It is not my thing, okay? It's totally not my thing. Apple cider, I'm just now getting into drinking it. We got some K-Cups as a gift one year, and I've been buying it every year because my husband absolutely loves apple cider. For me, hot cocoa, hands down. Number 7, do you leave out cookies for Santa? I used to leave out cookies when my children were little, and if my grandchildren ever spent the night, I would do so again. But they're usually, you know, now my kids are married and our 2 oldest, and now my son has been with his girlfriend now for 3 years. So, you know, everybody's got their thing, and it's just going to be Abby this year. For the first time since our children were born, we're only going to have one kid at home at Christmas time. Unless somebody surprises me, and I mean, I got 2 guest rooms, so I wish they'd come on, but so far, no cookies, no cookies for Santa this year. But things happen, things can change. Number 8, real or artificial tree. Excuse me, I gotta get some more tea. Well, we used to do real. Then we had kids. Then we did real for the first year, and I totally agree with Z on this one. The needles get everywhere. I love the smell. And then allergies started coming. Our Jessica had asthma so bad, so bad as a child. We switched to artificial, and we'll change things up when the girls got older, and when Jessica got married and moved out, and then Amanda, we started buying balsam fir real trees. I absolutely love them. And then when we adopted Nathan and Abby, then they had an issue with the trees, so we went artificial. So that's how it's been the last, well, let's see, we've had Nathan and Abby 10 years. Yeah, probably the last 10 or 11 years. So there you go. And let's see, so now we're at number 9. Favorite holiday dessert? I don't know. We have so many. I don't know if it's a holiday dessert, but 3-layer coconut cake. And it's not, I only make it on the holidays, so to me, that's my holiday thing. May not be for someone else, but me personally, 3-layer coconut cake. It's delicious. It's called Rave's coconut cake also. It's just so amazing. Question 11. Do you open gifts? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. That was question 9. Now we're on 10. Favorite holiday dessert was number 9. Favorite Christmas cookie? Oh, sugar cookies. Iced sugar cookies. Homemade, rolled out, cut up, baked. Oh my gosh. They're incredible. They are absolutely incredible. And it's the same recipe that my husband's family has been using. His grandmother used to make them when my husband was a kid. So they've been in the family for a very, very long time. And they are absolutely delicious. So definitely Christmas cookies, sugar cookies for Christmas. Question 11. Do you open gifts on Christmas Eve? Yes, we do, but only one. And we have done it that way since I was a child, so I just kept that going once I got married and had kids. I know that my girls used to do that with their children. I don't know if they still do, because they come over later. But I'll have to ask them. But yeah, if you're in my home on Christmas Eve around bedtime, I will definitely let you open one gift. Now, if you only have one, I'm sorry, that's all we got. But yeah, usually we let them open one gift and then we head to bed. But there's also been years when I've had to, with work or life happens, and I totally agree with Debbie. I remember one Christmas Eve in particular, my husband, myself, his younger brother Brian, and his wife Diane came over to help us wrap all our Christmas gifts because we didn't have time to wrap any. So Christmas Eve, we were wrapping gifts, listening to Christmas music, and the next morning they got ripped to shreds. But we stayed up till like 2 in the morning wrapping gifts. So it does happen sometimes. So sometimes, I'll wrap it and put it under the tree just to have that one for them to open, and then the rest of them get wrapped while they're sleeping. Craziness, but hey, it is what it is. Question 12. Do you decorate your Christmas tree yourself? Absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. As a family, we put up the tree. My husband, for 32 years now, he puts the lights on the tree. My children and I will get the tree up, fluff it up, and then when he comes home from work, he will have all the lights ready, making sure that we've already plugged them in to make sure they work. And try not to cough. Dang it. Excuse me. So, and then when he gets home, he will put all the strands of lights on, and then we get out all the decorations and we start decorating. And the thing I like the most, and I hope that it just continues, is even though my children are, like my 3 oldest are adults now, they still come over to put bulbs on the tree. So, and I don't want to get emotional about that, but I just think it's wonderful that they know how important Christmas is to me, and they come over and make sure that that tradition continues. So, there's that one. Let's move on before I get too emotional about that. Question 13, where do we spend Christmas Day? Well, his mom and dad's. We have for years, for the last 25 years, however long I've lived here, we've gone to my husband's parents' house for Christmas. We have Christmas dinner there. We open our gifts to each other. Like we have gifts for them. We do our gift exchange, everything at his parents' house. We'll play a game or something, and then after things wind down, we come home, and then we remain home the rest of the day. We usually open gifts around 10 in the morning, eat about noon, between noon and 1. You know, hopefully no one has to work, but that has actually happened a few years. And then, you know, after we've done our gift exchange and we've eaten, we're usually back home by dinner time, usually, like 5, 6 o'clock at night. So we just kind of hang out. And yeah, pajamas, loungewear, whatever is the most comfortable is what I change into. And we sit around, we watch Christmas movies, take naps. It's great. It's absolutely great. Number 14, favorite Christmas smell? Cinnamon. We're big cinnamon people in this house. Dang it, excuse me. But I also like, now apples and cinnamon is really good. I have two flavors that I use because we've got like the little warmers. And then the one in the kitchen right now, and I think I might be able to smell it. I haven't been able to smell or taste anything for, today's Thursday, for a week. I couldn't eat anything on Thanksgiving. Couldn't smell it, couldn't taste it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna eat anything. What's the point? Tried to eat it later that night, nothing. I even yesterday, still nothing. So I think I'm hoping that I can start smelling the cinnamon, but it's been plugged up for a while. I always buy 2 every year. Actually, throughout the year. Apples and cinnamon, and then cinnamon stick. You got to watch that cinnamon stick, though. You got to really like the smell of cinnamon because it is very strong. I made the mistake when I first bought it. I had 2 warmers in the living room with cinnamon stick, 1 in the kitchen, and it, like, literally your nose was burning. It was so strong. So I turned the 2 off in the living room and just kept 1 in the kitchen going so it can just kind of flow in all the other rooms. Holy smokes. The cinnamon smell is pretty intense. But, you know, the one is perfect. And it just smells so good. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah. And last but not least, what is your favorite thing to craft or make during the holidays? I love making blankets because they keep me nice and snugly warm, and sometimes I don't want to give them up. But yeah, definitely blankets, and especially with Bernat blanket yarn. And usually it's a blanket I'm making for somebody for Christmas, at Christmas time. Absolutely love those blankets. Are so warm. And my husband, I made a blanket. I was commissioned to make a baby boy blanket, and you know putting it together, I think I was using a Q hook, and my husband said, "Ooh, that's kind of nice." And so he's feeling it, and he says that would make a really nice warm blanket. So I'm making him one for Christmas. He doesn't watch. I don't think he'll watch this one. So, but anyway, yeah. So there's the 15. Now that I am done, I'm going to put these underneath the show notes, and my specific tags: Holly at Yarn Journey Podcast, Terry at Yarn Joy Podcast, if she hasn't already been tagged. And I just started watching Summer from Summer's Tips and Stitches, and I just love her. She's great. There's so many, but most of the ones that I wanted to mention, I've noticed that have already been mentioned in previous tags that I've bbeen watching. So anyone else that wants to be involved, please be involved. It would just be, it's just something fun to do. Makes you a little bit more personal. Knowing, getting to know everybody, our fellow podcasters. So, like I said, it's just 15 questions, and I'm going to get this uploaded and post it so everybody can take a look. And anyone else who would like to be involved, please be involved and post the video as soon as you can. I hope you're all having a great day. Excuse me, I do apologize. And like I said, be looking for some more videos that will be coming out later on. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Happy hooking. Bye.